Hey everyone, it's Norma. I have been braiding my hair for at least 4 years now, and within those 4 years I have learned a lot. So I thought I'd create a video to drop some knowledge on those of you that want to get started with braiding your own hair. When you go to the beauty supply store to buy the braiding hair, make sure you get at least 1 pack more than the amount of packs you think you'll need. So if you think you'll need 3 packs of hair, get 4. If you think you'll need 2 packs of hair, get 3, because it's very annoying when you start doing your hair and you're halfway through and then you realize like, I don't have enough. And now you gotta put on a scarf and walk back to the beauty supply store to get 1 more pack of hair. Even if you don't end up using all the hair, at least you'll have something extra for the next time. And with that being said, if you plan to continuously braid your hair, like, you know, it's not a one-time thing for you, I suggest always having hair on deck so that every time you want to do it, you don't have to go to the beauty supply store. I'm not saying you have to have a whole shop of hair, but you know, at least like 3 or 4 extra packs of braiding hair in your closet is nice, so that if you decide, okay, you know what, I want to do some Marley twist or I want to do some cornrows, you'll look in your closet and the hair is right there for you to start. It will take a long time to finish your hair, and most of the time you will not finish in a day. And this is one of the cons, to be honest, because if you were to go to a hair salon, it would probably take you like 8 hours or maybe 10 hours. But when you're doing it yourself and you're not a professional, it's gonna take some time. Usually it takes me around 2 days to do my braids. I'll start at 8 a.m. on like a Saturday and then finish by 9 p.m. on a Sunday. Sometimes even longer. It depends on the length of my braids and the size. And here's something that goes into why it takes so long. You will redo braids. You're not gonna get a perfect braid every time. Sometimes you'll do a braid and you'll be like, this is looking kind of loose at the root. This braid is a little bigger than the rest, and you're gonna have to take it out and redo it. Sometimes you have to take out the same braid 5 freaking times before you get it right. And it's frustrating, yes. But when you finally get it right, you're like, oh, thank you. And because braids take so long, you have to make sure that you plan some time for it. I usually don't make it a spur of the moment thing. Say for instance, I knew that I wanted to take out these twists. I would take out the Marley twist, wash, stretch, prep the braiding hair, and then braid. So don't make plans. I mean, you can make plans, it's up to you. Another thing that you should do, because you know that your hair is gonna take long, is plan to have some entertainment. Usually like I go through 5 movies, 5 episodes of a TV show, 2 episodes of a podcast, and 1 whole playlist before I finish my hair. Usually it's Beyonce that I listen to when I do my hair. It's just something I prepare for. I highly recommend that you have 2 mirrors with you, especially if you don't have anybody to help you part your hair. Sometimes I have my sister help me, but most of the time I do it by myself. I usually have a hand mirror and a big mirror, and I'll just put it up to the back so you can see my parts right now. The parts will not be perfect. Sometimes you just gotta let go of trying to make it perfect, because you're just gonna cry. Trust me, I have cried over my parts. You can also do free parts instead of trying to do box parts, because that saves time and you don't have to worry so much about it being clean. Be very conscious of your posture. I'm telling you, you don't know how many times I finished a fresh set of braids and then after I finish, my whole body's hurting. So when you're braiding your hair and you're like watching a movie and your laptop's down here and you're doing the back, subconsciously, you're just gonna mess up your posture trying to get everything done while watching the movie. And you just have to remember to straighten it up. If you need to move your laptop to a different position so that you're not bending so much, then do that. Give parts of your body a break. Go eat, take a nap, read a book, go outside and stretch. See, this is the importance of planning. You need to have enough time to take breaks as well. Your braids probably will not last as long as a professional's braids would. I've noticed this, and it's just something I've come to terms with. My braids usually don't last me more than a month when I do them myself, compared to my braids lasting me at least 2 months when I used to get it professionally done. However, since you are the one braiding your own hair, you can always take out the front and redo it. I have a video titled "Watch Me Refresh My Box Braids" where I did exactly that. So check out that video after if you want an idea of what refreshing your box braids looks like. You will more than likely be able to sleep peacefully at night after doing your own braids. We all know the feeling of when you go to a hair salon, they braid your hair and you can't even bend your neck. Everything hurts. You gotta take Tylenol, or you gotta spray your scalp with some warm water or something like that, just so that you can be able to sleep at night. There's none of that when I do my own braids, because I can feel my own scalp. I can feel the hair pieces that I need to take out because it hurts. I can feel what's too tight, what's too loose. Your hair braider cannot feel what you're feeling. Yes, you can tell them that this part hurts too much, but sometimes, like, you know, they try to fix it for you and it still hurts, but you don't want to be annoying by continuously telling them to take that part out, so you just let it go, and now this part of your head is hurting and it's been hurting for a week now. You don't know what to do, so you just, you know what, all that hassle. These Marley twists, I did these 2 days ago, no pain. I slept peacefully the first night. I'm gonna sleep peacefully tonight. You will save tons of money. In these 4 years of me doing my own hair, the only thing I've ever spent money on was the braiding hair, and that's nothing. It's more of a time commitment to do your own hair, but the amount of money you save makes it absolutely worth it. I don't see myself going back to a hair salon for a while. I do kind of miss the feeling of just sitting back and letting somebody else take control, but I don't miss it enough for me to endure that pain again. If you are planning to start braiding your own hair and you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really truly appreciate it. Feel free to subscribe, but check out my videos first to make sure you actually like what you're seeing before you subscribe. I will see you next week.